Welcome back everyone. Today we will be doing a video on how to paint your pointe shoes. We are using this fabric paint brand called Bluebird and the brand Artist Stories paintbrushes. Start out by applying a thin layer of paint, avoiding the rim of the pointe shoe and the elastic bands or ribbons. When painting, we put our hand in the part where you put your foot in the pointe shoe. Helped with having control over the pointe shoe when you're painting it. And also try not to paint over the shank because this is fabric paint that we're using and the fabric paint will not work on the shank. And also it kind of depends whatever your studio wants, so if you are going to paint the shank, make sure you do not use fabric paint because that will not stay. So we just finished painting the pointe shoe. And now we are going to move on to painting the rim and the elastic or ribbon. Like before, apply a light coat of paint along the rim. This might be different if you're using ribbons on your pointe shoes, but we found out that the paint on the elastics looks really good and it applies easily. This isn't mandatory, but we decided to paint the drawstrings of the pointe shoe just because if it showed on stage, it would be fine because it would still be red. Painting the actual elastic or ribbon bands that you tie around your ankle was a little difficult because you had to make sure you get the inner and the outer. So we used the paintbrush to lift it to get either sides to make sure that it was all coated in red. Do not forget to reapply paint on your brush. I feel like this is kind of common sense, but you have to make sure that you're getting a lot of paint on your brush because you don't want any white streaks. That would not be good on your pointe shoes. Now, since we finished the ribbons or elastics, we're just kind of touching up the pointe shoe, making sure we got all the spots. Don't forget to wash your brushes to avoid the crusty paint that gets stuck on them so you can reuse them. 24 hours later, this is the pointe shoes. The elastics dried pretty well, but you'll see that if you use the same paint that we did, the pointe shoe was kind of sticky, but eventually it will get less sticky. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helps you paint your pointe shoes.